Let's talk about the time the Atlanta Olympics were bombed and most people suspected the wrong guy. So this took place on July 27th, 1996, during the Summer Olympics in Atlanta, Georgia. At Centennial Olympic Park, which was built specifically for the Games, someone left a military bag filled with three pipe bombs and 3-inch nails. A caller then told 911 that a bomb would explode in the park in 30 minutes. The bomb had been planted during a concert, and one of the event's security guards, Richard Jewell, discovered the bag under a bench and alerted authorities. Jewell and the other security guards began evacuating the park, but the bomb exploded 3 minutes into the evacuation before everyone could safely exit. One person, Alice Hawthorne, was killed by the blast when a nail pierced her skull. Another person, a Turkish news cameraman, died of a heart attack while running to the scene. 111 other people were injured, some severely. No claim of responsibility was issued for the attack, so investigators were short on clues. One of the people they suspected was the man who reported the bomb in the first place, Richard Jewell. You see, investigators had considered that Jewell himself may have planted the bomb in order to report it and gain publicity as a hero. The FBI had also developed a profile of the bomber that apparently matched Jewell to some extent. This information was leaked to the media, and the news ate it up. Jewell was subjected to some 88 days of media attention and harassment, accusing him of being the one who planted the bomb. The FBI raided his house twice, interviewed just about everyone he knew, and maintained a 24-hour surveillance on him. This was only eased after his lawyer motioned for a polygraph test, which he passed. Regardless, the media continued to report on the possibility of him being the bomber. Numerous outlets camped outside of his house, and he was consistently bombarded with questions. This continued until October 26, 1996, when authorities issued a statement declaring that he was not a target of the investigation. In fact, the man who had actually planted the bomb was named Eric Rudolph. He remained elusive and carried out three more bombings, two in Atlanta in 1997 and one in Birmingham, Alabama in 1998. Evidence gathered from these crime scenes led authorities to finally consider Rudolph to be the main suspect in all four attacks. After this announcement, Rudolph went on the run, hiding out in the Appalachian Mountains until 2003, when he was finally captured and eventually convicted. Richard Jewell would go on to sue most of the media companies involved in the frenzy surrounding the case, settling with all except one of them. Eric Rudolph would be sentenced to life in prison for his role in the bombings, which he stated were against, quote, the ideals of global socialism, as well as in opposition to abortion. He remains incarcerated at ADX Florence in Colorado to this day. If you enjoyed this, follow for more stories of America's underground.